What up, man? It's your boy, MrMelvinnTV, coming back at you with another one, reaction video real quick. I know a few people across the internet and the YouTube streets and everywhere else has made a video talking about this guy right here. This guy right here went on a date and he got stood up. So instead of him just sitting there and just, hey, you know what? She didn't show up. Oh, well, I'll just eat my meal and go do something else. Nope, he decided to turn his camera on and voice his frustration. So we're going to react to this, and let's go.
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that...
Okay, bro, stop that. Stop that, bro. Just stop it. Stop it. You looking for your person? Dude. I don't know if you ever see this video, but hey, if you ever happen to run across MrMelvinnTV's video, check it out. Everybody gets stood up, bro. I've gotten stood up. It happens. You know, you got women out there that gotten stood up. Everybody gets stood up, man. Everybody has gotten stood up at least once. Even after you put in all that time with that person over the phone, on the internet, whatever form of communication you guys were doing, and the day finally came when you guys were supposed to meet. Hey, man, and it didn't happen. Hey, it happens. Everybody gets stood up. Everybody probably got stood up at least once. So don't let it get you down, bro. And the thing about it is you can look at it like this. Hey, her standing you up could have been a blessing towards you. She probably could have came into your life and ruined everything. Or she could have came, showed up at the restaurant, allowed you to spend $300-400 on her, and got up out of there as soon as the dinner was over, and you still would have been sitting there like, hold up, is that it? You know, like, hey, it's dating today, man, in the 21st century, in 2023. It's a crapshoot, man. You don't really know what you're going to get. You know, most people just want a situationship or a subscription ship. You know, right when the subscription get ready to hit, they leave. So they won't get charged nothing. Or they just want an experience. Once they experience you a couple times, they out of there, man. That's just where we at. You know, let's look at the rest.
I guess he's out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings.
So you're trying to be a gentleman in an era to where this era we live in now is sexually liberated. I'm not putting all women in a box. I'm not. So before everybody show up saying not all. But a lot of women don't want that, man. They don't want no flowers. They don't want you being nice. They want you to get right to the point. You know? That's just where we at today. Now there's the few that you can reach in and be like, oh, okay, that's a unicorn right there. You know, she like flowers and candy and guys opening her doors and writing her letters and stuff. Some women still like that. They still like that part of it. But a lot of women today, they consider that weak, bro. Unfortunately, that's where we at. They consider it weak, you know? Or, listening to the video, I was saying that, you know, about a woman not coming into your life, you know, she probably would have saved you some grief. But I'm thinking the way you sounded, hell, she probably saved herself some grief because you're a little overly emotional, bro. And if she would have messed around and gave you some, you the type of motherfucker to put what's the thing they put on their cars to track people? I don't know what it's called. I know the correct name for it. I'm just going to call it a tracker. You type of motherfucker put a track on a woman's phone. I mean, on a car. Hell, on her phone, too. Just see where the hell she at. Calling her 99 times a day. Like, dude, come on, really? You know, I think she came to that restaurant, finally saw him in person, and was like, you know what? No, I'm not about to do this. I'm just going to just dip out and not even communicate with this cat. You know? I know he got the eye going all over the place. Whatever, that's neither here or there. You know, he's probably still a good dude. You know, but you can't today, dude. You cannot come off overly emotional like that with today's modern woman, dude. She's not going to want to talk to you, man. Because she's going to be afraid that you're going to be clingy as hell. You know, a lot of women today don't want a clingy dude. They just don't. So I want a wham bam, thank you, well, thank you, sir. Yeah, like that. And that's it. They gone. On to the next. You might have songs that stick around for a month or two or 3 or 4. Hell, some of even a year. After that, they be like, deuces, you're boring. And that's another thing, dude. You probably bored as hell. You got to be excited. And looking at the background, look like he in California somewhere. Might be LA or some part of the valley or whatever. Dude, you got music playing in the background. Take your ass to the club. Go eat your dinner. Go to the club. Go to the bar. Buy some drinks. Salvage your night. Don't sit there on social media and whine about it, bro. That's not going to help. You go to the club. This is what I used to do when I used to go out. Especially when I went out by myself. This is the easiest way to make friends. That's for any guy. You at the bar. You tell the bartender, hey, give me blah, blah, blah. And you turn to your right. You turn to your left. Say, hey, give me this. Get old boy what he want. Get old girl what she want. And they're going to be like, oh, for real? Like, yeah, I got you. You know, 9 times out of 10, the dude going to get you back some part of the night. Hey, homie, let me hit you back, man, for another drink, man. You know, I got you. You know, you took care of me. Let me hit you one. Then the woman, she going to get the drink, look at you. She already looked at you up and down, see if she want to holler at you or not. Then even if she don't, if she get the drink and just go, I mean, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's going to cost you a little money to do this. Go back to the bar, get another drink, do the same exact thing. At some point, you're going to meet friends. At some point, don't bug the woman because you bought her a damn drink. Don't follow her around the club because you bought her a drink. Let her move around how she moves. Because sometimes when you move around, you let her move around how she moves, and you standing there chilling, bobbing to the music, doing your thing, all of a sudden you be like, somebody tapping you on the shoulder. You be like, oh, who's this? It's the woman you bought the drink. And the thing she want to be like, why you ain't trying to talk to me? I don't know. I just bought you a drink. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know I'm supposed to talk to you. Now she intrigued. Now you got her attention. Now you have an audience with her. Now it's on you not to fuck it up. It's on you not to screw it up. You have an audience, man. That's all you got to do, bro. Salvage your night. Don't get on the internet and start complaining. Let's finish the rest.
It doesn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love. To be kind to one another. Like, what? Ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
You didn't do nothing wrong, brother. Just the time we live in. Ain't nobody, most women today ain't trying to do that soft shit you on. A lot of them not. Like I said, it's some. You're going to find some out there who still want a man to be chivalrous. They still want him to buy flowers, candies, read poems and shit like that. Y'all go to the, what's the joint called? The slam poetry. Go listen to guys and women read poetry. They are into things like that. They want to go do some neo soul or walk in the park or hold hands or whatever. There's a lot of women who are still in there, but there's a lot of women who aren't. That's courting to them. You know, and you getting on here complaining and whining, and that's mad ill, son. Come on, man. That's mad corny, yo. You can't get on here and be doing that, man. Come on, bro. We've all been stood up. Like I said, hell, I've been stood up. Shit, I've been stood up. I salvaged my night. I'm like, shit, oh well, I'm gonna go do something else. Wasn't meant to be, wasn't meant to be. You can't force it. Stop trying to put a round circle into a peg hole. Shout out to Angry Man. He always say that. You can't force that in there. You can't. Another thing, guys, man, you stop trying to date out your league, man. You can't date out your league. You can't throw money at it. You can't throw flowers and candies and cookies and shit at it. You can't throw nothing at it. If a woman is not in your league, bro, she's not in your league. She's just not. That applies to women as well. If men ain't in your league, they aren't in your league. Leave it be. But to get on here and start whining and crying like chivalry is dead and what's wrong with me and all that's mad corny, yo. Come on, man. You can't be doing that, son. You can't be doing that, son. There's a lot of cats out here that's like that. Socially awkward as hell. And you try to talk to someone, you have no skills to get out there and talk. Go out there and talk to people, bro. It's not that hard. Is rejection going to happen? Yes. Think about it. If you're in sales, if you're in whatever you're into as far as business-wise, or you run your own business, you're probably going to hear 9 or 10 no's before you get one yes. And dating works the same way. You're going to get at least 8, 9, 10 no's. Well, depending on who the guy is and what he look like and what he driving, all that. That changes everything. I'm just smart for the average Joe that who don't have all those assets. You're gonna hear not a load no's, bro. But you're gonna hear one or two yeses. And take the one or two yeses and roll with it, man. And rock with whoever gonna rock with you. And just do that. We're gonna run this back because I wanna hear this cat one more time. And after that we're gonna
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up. And apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, LA and dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what, ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
Okay, he did say he was in LA. I thought he looked like he was in LA. Dude, dating in LA, let me get rid of this, put this back over here.
So I just left the restaurant after waiting.
Pause this guy. But anyway, dating in LA is a nightmare. I would say there are 4 cities in this country that are extremely superficial and is extremely difficult to date. Number 1, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Miami, and Atlanta, Georgia. For the people who don't know about Atlanta, Georgia, it's very difficult to date out here. That's where I'm at. I'm out here in Atlanta. Dating out here is not easy. Everybody's superficial. It's all about what you got. It's all about how you coming, how you rolling, what kind of cord you got. What's your bank account look like? What you do for a living? That's one of the first questions out of most women's mouths out here. They want to know what you do for a living, so they adding up your check, so they can see how much money you can give them. That's just where we at, man. I would suggest this brother. He seemed like a good brother, man. I ain't gonna sit here and just dog him out. He seemed like a good brother, but I would suggest, man, go get your passport, dude. Go travel, even if you go up to Canada. The women in Canada are way different. It's like night and day. I've been to Canada too many times to count. And trust and believe, it's some women up there in that country that will appreciate the hell out of you, and you won't have no problems. If you get your passport, go to a different country or whatever, find you somebody, bring her back here if you're at your own behest. Hell, I wouldn't. I'll just leave her there. She come back over here and get corrupted. But hey, man, hey, bro, you can't get no line, man, just whining like that, bro. Just because you got stood up. Like I say, man, we all have gotten stood up. Everybody, majority of everybody got stood up before. It's not a good feeling. It actually sucks. But then again, go salvage your night. Hell, Akon playing in the background. Take them damn flowers you got. Go to that club or wherever that is, that lounge. Take that whack-ass paper off them flowers, and you sit there and hand the rose off to each woman until all 12 of those roses are gone. Some may take it. Some may like, ugh, I don't want his flower. Or some will take it and be like, what's up with him? He's nice. Salvage your night, bro. Don't sit on the internet and cry about it. Anyway, it's your boy, MrMelvinnTV, coming back at you with another one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your boy's channel. Once again, if you feel the need, support the channel at $ capital MR capital MELVINN at Mr. Melvin. All right, till next time. Deuces.